Welcome back to our Principle of Accounts class. In today's lesson, we'll be looking at the return inwards journal and the sales ledger. In the last class, we talked about the return inwards journal, and we said that the return inward journal is used to record credit sales that were returned to us or goods that were returned to the business. Now we're looking at the ledger. And we also discussed in the last class that we use the sales ledger to post the return inwards inside the transaction inside there. So let's get into today's activity. As with any account we are doing, we have to create your heading. So we are creating this for D. Latchman. What we are creating, we are using the sales ledger, and we place the period for month ending 30th of September 2020. Then we use the T account format, and we're creating a T account or a ledger for each person we do transaction with. And the first transaction we did is on the 8th of September with DEC, and that person returned $40 of goods to us. So we create a T account for DEC, and we ask ourselves the question, is DEC receiving goods or is he giving out goods? Is he receiving or is he giving out? And the answer is that DEC is returning goods to us. So we have to place, he's losing goods there, so we have to record it on the credit side. Then the 17th of September, E. Stacy returned $120 of goods. We draw up a T account for E. Stacy. We ask ourselves the question, is E. Stacy receiving or losing goods? The answer is that that person is losing goods. So record it on the credit side. 19th of September, C. Curry returned $290 of goods. And since the person is returning goods to us, record it on the credit side. 29th of September, Z. Marcy returned $160 of goods. Again, the person is returning goods, so they are losing goods out of their business. So we record it in the credit side of the sales ledger. After we finish that, we add up all of these total, which will get $610, and we create our general ledger. Now, the general ledger is a business ledger or the business T account. And if all of those persons were returning goods to us, that means that the business was gaining something, gaining money value worth the total of return, which is $610. So inside of our ledger, we place in the detail column, we place returns for the month and the amount of credit sales that were returned to us, which was worth $610 because we were receiving that. Now finally, I would like you guys to view a complete working of the return inwards journal, the sales ledger, and a general ledger. Here's what it looks like. Remember that you have to do your work neatly. You have to put in your headings, avoid making mistakes because you have to use pen, and if you do make a mistake, you underline it neatly when you're doing your exam. Now this has bring us to the end of today's lesson. Stay safe, do your own research, do your own practice, and I will see you in the next lesson.